Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Farming Simulator 19. I'm just outside the Backyard Sports Bar and Grill. It's early morning here. Let's see, we've got about 540 grand in the bank. Let's take a look at how we're doing. Actually, let's take a look at the financials and see where we're at. We've still got a loan of 400,000. We might want to pay 100 grand of that down this episode. I'd like to chip away at that. Let's do it. Let's just do it right now, actually. Let's repay and get that down to a $300,000 loan. And then every once in a while, we'll try and just do that, knock 100 grand off. Okay, so that leaves us with 439. We're doing okay. We made profit the last 2 days, even though we've bought quite a bit of new vehicles. Let's take a look at our farm here, or the cows. We've got, looks like what, 130, what does that come out to be? 132? Something like that? Not too bad. Looks like we're fine on cleanliness. We are going to have to get to that at some point. Water looks good. Straw, we got to wait for our fields, I think, to harvest, but we'll have to remember to drop some straw off here. TMR looks pretty good, and I guess we don't need to fill these as long as we've got the TMR filled up, and that gives us the best effectiveness, and it's showing 97% productivity overall. Not too bad. We've got 8,000 liters about of manure, some slurry that we can eventually use on our fields, and then a little bit of milk to deliver. Not enough for us to make the trip, I don't think. Let's take a look at our fields, see how those are doing. We've got fields 1, 2, and 3 so far. And let's move this over this way a little bit so we can see the legend. Looks like these guys are all fertilized at the level 2. Growth. Oh, we got one that's ready, I think. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, we've got field number 3 is ready to harvest. And 1 and 2 still have a ways to go. 2 is almost ready, half ready almost. Everybody's fertilized, so let's look at 3. What is that? That is that barley? Let's go back one. No, that is our wheat field. Let's jump on that. Let's turn this field over. We're just going to put a worker on it, so it won't take long. And then we talked about, maybe last episode, I think, about buying the oil well. Probably the one way out here. That's not going to cost us too much. In fact, we could probably just buy it right now. This plot of land, we looked at the other oil well, which is way up here somewhere, and I think we decided that this one over kind of off to, I guess, the west is a better deal. And we've got, it gives us a little plot of land here that we could potentially create a field on. There's just an open kind of grass prairie there that we might make use of. But let's go buy this now. Boom. Yep. And then after we get field 3 going, we can go to the mammoth mill here, pick up some of that drill pipe and deliver it down to the oil well and start getting diesel. And then run that diesel over to the refinery, which is, I thought, down here somewhere. There it is. Diesel refinery. Kind of hard to see. And start producing our own fuel. So let's get to it. Those are the 3 things I'm thinking of doing. Let's jump into, let's find our harvester or our combine. Here we go. We do eventually need to upgrade. This one's not the best in terms of the size. It's pretty small, but let's at least get a worker going on this. And then we'll collect up that straw and deliver some of it over to the cow shed. And then maybe deliver some of the straw over to the mammoth mill, because we need that as a kind of a substitute for coal. Kind of nice. All right, let's see, F1 here. Do we have a swath? We do. Let's just hit the worker, verify we're getting that straw swath, and then we can move on. And there's our swath. We're good to go. Let's get actually our tractor ready to Oh, we could use this guy potentially. This guy has 1,000,000 capacity. It's kind of overkill. Let's go for a little tiny bit of realism. This is our forge wagon. Let's take this guy. Yeah, we're gonna need this down by the wheat field to pick up that straw swath. So we'll drop this down. We'll bring this back down the hill. And then we'll pick up a normal wagon to collect the actual wheat. Bring this guy down. And then, yeah, this hill is just kind of hard to get down. There's certain parts where, boy, it just really kicks up like that. Okay, I can turn off that. And again, we're going to need this to pick up that straw. So we'll leave this forge wagon nearby, I suppose. And just drop this off probably right here. Then we'll pick it up later. Let's see. Hopefully our wagon, I'm not sure where that is. Hopefully it's over here. If not, we can always look at the map. Oh, where is our wagon? I don't see it. I don't see it. Trying to remember where we last used it. And I can't. Let's see if we can figure out where this guy is. There is a way to do it. Where is that way? That's us right there, back at the... It's outside the cow shed. Is our wagon. Let's go fetch it with this tractor. Watch for traffic here. Yeah, that combines doesn't have much capacity, and it obviously doesn't plow a very wide, or not plow, but it doesn't harvest a very wide swath of grain. Pretty narrow. So I'd like to spend some money and upgrade that soon. Probably soon. Did I just blow by it? Okay, it's over here somewhere. Is that it? Right in front of us? Yep, yep. Anything in there? Hopefully not. Looks empty. Yeah, it looks empty. Good. We'll just bring this over by the field. In fact, we could empty that harvester. Maybe we will. Empty out whatever it's got in it now. And then that'll buy us some time. I think I got to swing around on the right side. Nope, it's on the left. This harvester also, it's a little pipe there. It barely clears this wagon. There we go. So we'll just wait till the numbers kind of move slower there where we can see in the bottom right. And we'll know we've emptied out the tank. Still moving pretty quick. Okay, now it's slowed down. So that's all we need to do with that. Now let's go switch over to one of our semis. Yeah, this is our water one, I believe. Let's hop out. Let's hop into this one. And see if we can... I'm going to hit Control G. Let's get in the global company mod. Let's see if we can get this drill pipe out of here. Boom. This is active. We delivered ore, I think, either last episode or a couple episodes ago. And then for coal, we've been using the straw. That's why I'm saying we may take a load or two of straw from that wheat field and bring it over here, but this drill pipeline is running. It says 187.5 liters drill pipe. Let's see if we can spawn some pallets. Okay. There they are. Let's put some lights on here. It's still, like I said, early morning. But things are kind of dark. These pallets look like... Those look like long ones. So let's change that in the settings here. Medium pallets, tall pallets, long pallets. Let's try that. You to turn on the autoloader. See if they hop on board here. Yep. And then we'll head over to our newly purchased oil rig and see how this works. Wow, this is a big load. And we've kind of seen with this autoloader that the straps don't seem to make a difference or work. Let's try them again just for the heck of it. L. Yeah, they don't seem to be implemented or something. I mean, you can kind of see them pop on and off as I click the button here, but they're not really going over the product. So not sure they're serving a purpose. Let's turn that off, and then we got to head over to the oil rig, which is... Take a look at the map. It's way down. We're way up here. We got to come down, or we can cut across and then come down. Boy, it's way over there, isn't it? We could cut all the way across the edge of the map and then head south. Let's try that. Let's cut all the way across. I think we got to head this way to catch the bridge. That's a wide load right there. Yeah, between episodes, I sold some products to raise some funds. So they made a few trips over to the Ace to sell some resin. But there's still some wood products that we could sell if we want. We're going to want to start saving the crates. I think we're producing crates at the Mammoth Mill. We need those for some of the stuff we want to manufacture. So instead of selling all those wood products, we may want to try and save some of those to use in manufacturing higher tiered products so we can make even more money. Yeah, it's dark through here. Headlights, I'm on full. Yeah, and these trucks don't have beacons. All right, we're making our way. 72 miles an hour. And this is going to get us crude oil. We may eventually need another... Well, we're obviously going to need another tanker truck eventually. Okay, is this us? Yeah, this is us here. I'm not sure where we pull in. It looks like this way. Where do we drop this stuff off? It looks like we're straight ahead, right? Let's try it. I'm going to have to... Ooh, we got a train right there, too. That, if you know my driving, that's kind of dangerous. Have a train right there. Of course, I'm going to wrestle with this for a minute. Come on. Well, let's just see if this does it for us. Not great. Okay, what? Yeah, I hear a noise. Okay, pipes are being absorbed into the rig. Trying to get you a decent view here. I'm not very successful at it. Yeah, okay, those are being consumed. We're probably going to have to dump and load again. Looks like just those little pallets are getting consumed. All right, that's fine. Boy, hard to navigate. I can make all kinds of excuses, but I won't. All right. All right, let's see how much of that gets processed. Looks like everything but those last two pallets. Should be able to scoop those up. There we go. That's going to do it. Now, we're not getting any money for this yet, but we should see oil being produced. Let's go into the global company mod and look for the oil well. Okay. And see what's needed. Do we have to turn it on? Auto start is on. That's disabled. Oh, we got to bring water over here. Okay, you can see the drill pipe, 160,000 liters. We've brought... We need to get water. We've got our water semi. Let's head back. We'll head back to the Mammoth Mill, and then we will come back with our water truck. I think it's sitting right up there, right? That's the one we tabbed into. Yeah, the steering is slow in terms of like responsiveness on these semis. I'm still not used to it. We'll head up to that, bring some water down. That'll get the diesel, or that'll get the crude oil production going. And we'll probably have some time on our hands. We may need to go empty out our combine. I didn't notice if there's a message already telling us to do that. There probably was. Or our helper is probably waiting, but we'll see. I gotta make sure I don't overshoot this. Let's, I'm about to. This is where we need to go, I think. Across here, and then once we get back to the Mammoth Mine, we will double check our combine, see if it's full, so we can keep the wheat harvest moving and get that field replanted. Not sure if we're going to need to plow it or put lime down, but we've only got 3 fields, so we want to keep those things going. We can do this kind of stuff whenever. All right, we'll head back over to kind of the pickup area. Just drop this guy off to the side here. Boom. And let's tab through. This is the guy we want. I'm sure our combine is just sitting somewhere. With the pipe out. Yep. A convenient location. We can just park and then move on. Let that thing go. And let's go get our water truck. This guy. And we'll run a load of water down to the oil rig. Trees, we got a bunch of trees planted. I think they take a full in-game week to grow. That's what I read. We'll have to wait and see. It's probably only been like 2 days because we're running on real time. I'm doing that just because there's so much to do. If we may as well have the the clock run at realistic time until we're stuck with nothing left to do, then we can always turn it up. Suppose we can take the same route we just took. We'll cut across the bridge. There's our sludge truck, by the way. That thing was expensive. I think that was like 300, 400 grand. We're not using it much either. We may be able to use it to spread the slurry that we're getting from our cow shed. I'd like to get more cows too. Lots to do, so much to do, so much to do. I'd like to get more cows. I think before we do that, I'd like to get another field. And hopefully like a decent sized field where we can do like root vegetables like the potatoes and beets. That would be good to get going. We need that for a couple of our factories. And then we also need it for animal feed. I think the pigs, if I'm not mistaken, need potatoes or beets for their food mixture. That's another thing we got coming. And then in addition to pigs, cows, and sheep, there's ducks, there's dogs, there's horses. Goats, I think there's goats as well. So we'll need to probably buy some land to even have a place to put those farms. All right, let's go in with the water. Like I said, the steering is just so slow. The responsiveness. That's part of the reason why I'm struggling. Part is I'm just not used to it yet. Let's see. Where would we dump the water? Would we dump it here? Maybe. Let's try it. Oh boy, I'm not getting a trigger. That's not good. It is water, I thought, right? Nope. Oh, yeah, it takes it here. Oops, accidentally hit the beacon. Or no, I didn't. The factory just turned on. All right, we're unloading the water. Let's go just take one more quick look here. Oil well. Make sure everything's good. It's on. We need more water, boy. We're going to have to find another water supply. And doing that at night is not so great. Thought we were... Yeah, I think we're early morning here. Yeah, 3:39 says. But man, yeah, it'd be nice if there was water nearby. Like I said, at night like this, boy, it's hard to find it. If there is. Let's cut across this way. We'll head back east and see if we find anything. Just before the bridge, I think there's another little silo area off to the left. We could check there. Try to keep my eyes peeled here for a water pickup or a water source. Oh, I'm tailgating this person. I didn't even see him. I'm looking all over the others, each side of the road, trying to find a water supply. Meanwhile, I'm ramming into the car in front of us. Suppose I can just kind of pass here. We're going to turn off to the left just to check out this little area. See if there is water available. Looking good. That looks like a big water storage. Oh, wait, is there? I don't think so. We'll back into that and see. Try it. But I don't think that's water for us. That may be a place to drop liquids off. Yeah, there's nothing there for us. Get the R key. Maybe just past here? That's where it is. For our other little collection of silos. Nope, I don't see a water. Trying to take advantage of the skyline here. Could be right in front of us, but at night, boy, it is hard to see. All right, we'll head back. We'll head straight across to our silos. We know there is a water supply over that way. a little bit of a trek. And then we can pick up grain as well. Wait for the combine to make its turn. That'll make it easier for us to fill up. All right, our water is... Make the turn. Right here. Let's refill that. Boom. And then let's tab over to our collector guy, collector tractor here. Swing around. Boy, if we can just wait, yeah. Now we'll be able to just park this and move on. Maybe grab that water and go take it over to the oil rig. Boom. Let's do that. Make another run. The other thing we could be doing is following behind with our other tractor and collecting some of that straw and delivering that. That's got to be brought in. Now we could use a helper, and I probably will, to kind of windrow those swaths, those straw swaths, and make it a little bit, you know, kind of consolidate them into less piles or less rows. And that'll make it faster for us to collect all that. And we can just have a helper do the work. It costs money, but saves us a lot of time. $3:44 in the morning. Get an early start on our day. That's our second load of water heading over to the oil rig. I don't think there's going to be enough crude that's worth picking up just yet. Cross the tracks. Oh, I wonder if we could dip our tank in here. We could try that. Just for fun. We do have water right nearby. We might be able to dip the tank in the water and fill it that way. We may give that a try. Unload here. Let's give that a shot. Now, the train tracks are a little scary to do it there, but let's see if we can dip in right over here. It'll be hard to see because I don't have much in the way of lights. Yeah, it's not like the tractors. I can't... Oh man, yeah, that's going to be a little challenging. See if I can get lucky and weave through here. Look like it. Zoom in, we can see a little better. Oop, oop. All right, let's see if we can fill up. Gonna get this tank in the water. Okay, I'm kind of stuck on something. Oh, look at that. It's filling up. Goes a little slower filling here from the river. That is faster than making a trip. And if I can get a little more skilled in my backup skills. Oh, am I going to be able to get out of here, though? Barely. Still think it's faster than making a trip. Especially with a little practice. Could probably get better at it. We'll do maybe one more. Unload. Let's just see how much this guy needs. I think it's quite a bit, actually. Yeah, I can take 500,000 liters, and I think our little tank is like 48. 48,000. All right, back to the river. Let's see if we can do a better job this time. I'm wondering if I hug the side of the road here, it'd be any easier. Oop, turning the wrong way. Okay. Not quite down far enough. All right, there we go. We're filling up. Not perfect, but a little better than the first try. All right, off we go. Up. Oh, we have a little bit of a struggle getting up here. That's the only thing. Once it's full. I'm full throttle here. Oh, I think there's a way to... Oh, my guy is stuck. I see a little bit of wiggling. Are we moving at all? You guys can't see it, but my tires are spinning. Come on. All right, let's see if we have any help here. I don't see any help. Boy, this could be a problem. All right, I'm back. Let's see. I'm just emptying out our combine here. I managed to reset our water tank. And then I found a different place to dip in. So as soon as we empty the combine here, we'll go try it one more time with the water. And this field here is just about half harvested, maybe a little bit more. Wheat, I'm not sure what we're going to do with the wheat, if we'll use it for feed or if we'll use it to make seed. We could take this to the seed master or the seed producer factory that we've got. I think we've got fertilizer we can combine with this and produce our own seed. We'll see. Let's go back to our little water adventure here. Here's our tank. And I'll show you where I dipped in. Did it a little bit further down and it didn't have much problem. So let's try one more time. And we'll see. If it gets to be just too cumbersome, I can just go to the down the road to where there's a water supply. Or once we get to daylight, maybe we can do it. Here's, I think, where I dipped in last time. If I can pull this off. Turning. Okay. Not in there yet. All right, there we go. We're filling up. This looks like it's a little, not quite as steep. All right, we are full. And we are up and out of there. Not too bad. Yeah, it takes some practice to make it perfect, but that saves us a pretty long journey. We'll unload this water and then we'll take a look and see what else we can get done. We may fill up this more between episodes or something, but we've got enough to at least start producing some oil. Whoa. Down that goes. Take a look, see if we're producing any yet. $12,500 liters. That's not much, right? Probably not worth hauling that yet. We could go bring more drill pipe, although I don't think we have that much drill pipe either. We don't have a full load of that either. So let's hold off on those things. Take a look at the map and see what else we could do. We just emptied out our harvester, or our combine, so we should be okay there for a couple minutes. About 30 seconds, probably. Oh, and it's showing us what's going to need to happen next, right? We're going to have to plow? Nope. I'm just looking to see what this is showing us. I guess it's just showing us that it is harvested. Yeah. And then how's the soil? Soil looks good. I'm just looking here at the top of field 3. It doesn't look like we need to do anything. Doesn't say we need to plow. Doesn't say we need lime. So we should be good to just replant that. We got to get the straw off the surface though. Since we tabbed over to this guy, I guess we could send him over and collect the grain. We've got what, 27,000 liters in our wagon here. Let's head over and unload. And then I'll see if I can get the windrower hooked up. We could almost do that by hand, but it's kind of a waste of time. I'd like to have a helper do it for us. Wait for the combine to make the turn. A bigger combine is definitely in our future. I don't know if we'll just sell this one or keep it around as a backup. In case we're doing 2 fields at once. But it is kind of on the slow side and kind of on the small side. All right, that's empty. Leave this guy over here, and let's go get our other tractor. That, I believe, is our weeder, right? Yeah. I'm going to check in the shed here off to the right, just see if our windrower is over there. If not, I think it's over by the restaurant. That's a cedar. One of those is lime. One of those, I think, is fertilizer. Let's head over to the restaurant and see if our windrower is sitting over there, and we can bring it down here. Field 3. There it is. Let's hook up. It's not the biggest windrower in the game, but it will save us a little bit of time, I think. like I said, I'm going to assign this to a helper maybe once the field is clear, we'll do this. But I'll just get a position for now. What should we do? Oh, we've got, you know what we could do here? We've got some silt to dig up, and I've actually got our little truck here right in front. Why don't we do some of that? And again, I'm not sure how these, if the silt just regenerates, it looks like it might. Let's haul some of this. This is our new bucket, a 12,000 liter, I think. Oh, 8,000 liter. I take it back. This is the biggest one that I could find on the kind of the official mod hub. I'm sure there's some on other mod sites that are like million liters. But this seemed realistic enough and a little bit better than the one we were using, right? I think the original one we had was like 3,000. Decent load that time. Like there's silt right underneath where I'm driving, but I can't seem to really pick that up. Kind of interesting terrain. All right, that is as close to a full load as I can get, looks like. Again, that truck holds like 1,000,000 liters. A little unrealistic. We won't use it for everything, but it'll do pretty good for us, I think. Save us some of the transportation time. Now, if we had the courseplay mod, then we could set up automatic routes, but having a huge capacity truck is almost a substitute for courseplay because you only need to make one trip. Not sure why I'm not getting at this here. Let's dig in, or let's zoom in a little closer. Okay, that is full. All right, our helper's got a full grain tank. Let's dump this silt and then we'll go fetch that. Boom. I don't know what that was. 3 or 4 trips. Right, there's our... Oh, we could have just seen what that was. How many we got in there? 39,000, just about 40,000 liters. Here we go. We're going to have to stick around, it looks like, because we're going to be collecting the grain on the field, on the grain. So if I leave the truck here, we will be in the way of the harvester for the combine. Go ahead and empty this out. Take a quick look at the map while that's going on. Not too bad. Let's see how the other fields are doing. This half of field 2 is going to be ready soon. We might go after it right when it's ready. But as soon as we get field 3 done, again, we got to run the windrower across with a helper. And then while that helper is working, we could grab another tractor, get our forage wagon, and start collecting up that straw and even deliver that straw. So we might do that. In the meantime, we'll dig up some more silt. Oops, let me get out of the way. Okay. Yeah, that looks like silt down there, but I can't seem to get it. I'm scooping, but I'm not getting. I got a little bit. It's just the nature of the terrain down here is a little bumpy. You can see how I'm struggling to get through. That's a full load. I'm full throttle here. It's just kind of poking along. Another 8,000 liters. And I'm trying to get this stuff here. I'm not sure. I guess I'm getting a little bit, right? Probably not worth that much effort, but... Hey, there's a full load. And again, I'm not sure if this generates or not. Now, there is a silt mine that we can purchase on the map that I believe will get us infinite. If this thing in here, if this little pond isn't infinite, I believe there is a mine for silt that is infinite. I don't think we're going to run out, or there's too much worry about running out of this. Okay, we get another full load here, full scoop. All right, that's enough of that for now. Let's go collect our grain. Getting close to having this field done. Not quite there yet, though. Still have some room in our wagon here. I think we'll be all right. I'm not sure if we're going to be in the way of our combine where we're parked here. I might just wait. 20 after 4 in the morning. We got a good start to our day. Delivered some drill pipe. Delivered a bunch of water. Dug up some silt, and we're harvesting a field of wheat. All right, let's just move this guy out of the way a little bit just to make sure. We're probably getting close to where we could send our helper loose. Let's do it. To windrow this field. Let's get a helper on that. That'll speed it up a little bit. Not a ton, but it'll help a little. And then this guy. Let's move our grain, our grain cart here, I suppose. I apologize if I'm using all the wrong terminology here. Grain cart and wagon and truck. I'm not sure what the difference is between a grain cart and a wagon. All right, let's start picking up some of the straw while we wait for the combine to fill up. Unload this. I'm not sure if it's going to take it all or not. Looks like it might. That's not bad. I think we can actually turn on the forage wagon here and collect that feed that is spilled into the trough or outside of the trough here. Let's see if we can do that. If we can pick this up. I think I'm okay. Let's find out. I think I'm turned on. I may not be. Yeah, we're getting it. We're getting the silage. All right, then we can just unload that here. And let's take a look at the animals and see if cleanliness went up. It may take a tick or two to register, but I think that's what we have to do. Ooh, am I stuck? Looks like it. Let's go to a different camera view and see what's going on here. I'm nestled in here pretty snug. Oh, that's our wagon can't shut. Look at that. Oh man, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get us a decent look. All right, there we go. That goes back down. Now we should be okay. Get on out of here. We can safely. Yeah, and let's just check the cleanliness again. I'm guessing that's going to tick up. We basically just picked up some food that was in the middle there. We could make another run. I don't think I'm going to, though. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Let's head back. Bring this guy down to the field, and then we'll hook up the grain wagon and empty our combine. kind of surprised it took all that straw. Didn't look like we needed that much, but I guess we did. This guy can probably pick up over here. Let's get it started. Get this thing lined up while I'm driving here. And then we'll unhook and go grab our wagon with the grain, with the wheat. Combine looks like it's got maybe one more pass, one or two more rows. Probably two. That'll be good. We can get this field planted and going again. Whoops, thought I connected up. Okay, now we're hooked up. All right, there goes our combine stopping. Not such a bad thing because we can just park. In fact, we may... Yeah, well, we'll wait. We'll empty it and we'll get this thing off the field so that our other helper can continue with the windrowing. Like I said, that's not the biggest windrower. There's one size bigger that probably would have made things more efficient. But remember, we're going to get a bigger harvester. And with the bigger harvester, we're going to get less swaths. Say that quick. Less swaths of straw to have to deal with. So we may not need that windrowing step down the road anyway. And then the mod pack that kind of comes along with this map has a harvester, has a harvester and a forage wagon that just, you know, do insane amounts of collection. But it's a little too overpowered, I think, for where we're at now on the farm. But I'm kind of happy with the equipment we've got. Other than the harvester, I would like something a little better than what we have. All right, I'm going to unhook our grain and go collect some more straw just to speed things up. There'll be two helpers and myself working on the field here at the same time. Get this field processed and turned over as quick as we can. And I think all we need to do after collecting this straw is plant some seed. We'll probably go with barley or wheat again. Partially because we really need the straw. We've got a bunch of factories that can make use of this. The mammoth mill uses it as a substitute for coal. We've got, obviously, our animals need it for their bedding, and then we can use it in other places as well. So the straw is actually pretty useful in this game and on this map. I like that. Because as I recall, in Farming Simulator 17, on the default game at least, the straw wasn't super useful. And selling it wasn't very profitable either. It was just kind of a nuisance, as I recall. Can't use it. You can't turn it into silage as far as I know. You know, unless you have a mod. But on this map and with the mods we've got, we have a ton of use for this. So it's kind of nice. Looks like our harvester over there is going to have to make one more pass. We'll see if it needs to be emptied again. It may not. But yeah, this may be all we do in this episode. Is just, like I said, we got our oil rig going. We purchased the oil rig, took over some drill pipe from Mammoth Mill, and took over some water. We've got oil being pumped now. We'll use that to create diesel, but that'll probably be next episode. And then we've been working this field, and that's kind of about it, right? Oh, we dug up some silt. That too. So all in all, not too bad. Got some stuff done on the farm. All right, we'll just finish up this last little bit of wheat by hand here. Although this harvester is, is super duper slow. But we're almost done with this field. Not too bad. I'm not sure how much grain we got out of this. But we'll definitely make use of the straw. I just dropped off a bunch to the cow shed, so that is topped off. And we may take the rest of this straw probably over to the mammoth mill. Whoop. I'm driving like a nut. And then our windrower is just about done too. I'm not sure if he's going to make another pass. Might make one more pass. Looks like the lights are heading this direction. Nope, they're done. All right, we'll get to the end of this field and we will call it an episode. Next episode, we'll probably collect up the rest of the straw, plant this field. We'll have to pick a crop. I'm still thinking wheat or barley just so we can get the swath. I know, or get the straw. I know there's another, at least one more crop that throws down a straw, but I'm not sure what that is. I'd have to look up. There's probably several actually on this map because we've got tons of different grains to produce, or different crops that have been added to the map. So I'm sure there's multiple that do produce the straw, but I'm probably going to stick with wheat or barley again one more time maybe, and try and keep 2 of our 3 fields doing that, and then maybe the other field doing like canola or soybeans or something that will help us with the pig food. All right, that is that. I'm going to pop the pipe out, and then I may collect some of this between episodes. We'll see. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy this series, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. That helps my tiny channel grow. And if you've got suggestions on how you would like to see this series done, definitely let me know in the comments. This is first time I'm covering Farming Simulator. I love the game. Farming Simulator 22 is coming out. Not at the time of this recording, it's not out yet. But by the time this video posts, it may actually be out. I'm not sure at this point whether I'm going to pick it up or not. I'm leaning towards doing it. But again, if you've got suggestions for how you'd like to see this series go, you know, time-lapse, not as much time-lapse, less talking, more time-lapse, or vice versa, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next episode.